Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to official YouTube channel of Officers at 24/7. So I'm here with all of you to discuss the Back to Basics series for IE IFS for English medium candidates. So why we are having this session in the afternoon? The reason behind it, I was not able to take in the morning. That's why I have rescheduled it in the evening. So today only we are having at this particular time your session, and from tomorrow onwards, as usual, our regular time will be your 7:30. Okay, our regular timing is your 7:30 a.m. So that will be the same for your IE IFS subject. Okay, do not worry about it. Now for today only I have rescheduled this in the evening. So let's start the session. As you know, in the last two sessions I have taken your class on infrastructure and including social infrastructure. That's your unit number 5. So we have completed the part of theory or the concept related to the unit number 5 in two parts. Hana, we have completed part 1 and 2 of this particular topic. Now what we are going to do today? Today we are going to cover the same chapter, the same unit, but in the form of MCQs. It means today we are going to discuss the questions on your infrastructure, including social infrastructure. Clear? I hope it's okay. So let's start the session. Before starting the session, do make sure you be active in the session. Apart from that, also make sure you answer the questions here. In the end of the session, I will be asking you all that how many answers you have given the correct. Apart from that, I will be here with all of you if you find any kind of query in any particular question. Let's say if you're watching a recorded session, you can also put your question in the comment section. I will be checking your comment and answering you. And also this session will be in the morning at 7:30 a.m. Apart from that, I am starting PPB YT sessions as well. That will be starting from Monday in the morning at 7 a.m. So 7 a.m. we are going to join the PPB YT sessions, and at 7:30 a.m. we are going to join the IE IFS YT session only on Officers at 24/7. Okay, Monday to Friday these sessions will be available for all of you. Chalo, now let's start with the first question. Before that, we know there are 4 modules, and out of those 4 modules, the module A have 11 units, and we are discussing the unit number 5, that is infrastructure, including social infrastructure. Chalo, let's start. So the first question in front of you is asking about that which among the following is not a hard infrastructure. Which among the following is not a hard infrastructure, you have to answer. Now what actually the hard infrastructure? What actually is a hard infrastructure? Hard infrastructure is simply a type of infrastructure which gives you the physical network. It provides you physical network to link the economy. It helps the economy to have a modern infrastructure development. Okay, this is what the hard infrastructure is. In the first part of this particular topic, we have discussed about the different types of infrastructure, solid, hard and soft infrastructure we have discussed. Apart from that, we have also discussed the critical infrastructure, the urban infrastructure, transportation infrastructure. We have covered, apart from this, the different types of infrastructure like your urban infrastructure. We have your environment infrastructure, that is a green infrastructure. We have discussed about your energy infrastructure, in which renewable energy will be a part, water management infrastructure. So a lot of different types of infrastructure is there which are helping us out for the particular reason in the country. So here the hard infrastructure is a little bit different in comparison to soft. So the hard infrastructure provides us the physical network, helps us to have a communication or transportation in the country, because it covers your roads, railways, ports, airports, etc. So if I am talking about roads, ports and airports, these 3 are hard infrastructure. But this healthcare is not a hard infrastructure. Why? Because there are certain types of infrastructure which are necessary to keep the economy running. And to keep the economy running, it is necessary that you will have your particular kind of infrastructure, that is healthcare. It means hospitals and all, schools and all, your financial system, banking and all. All these are the basic requirements, or I can say these type of infrastructures are the infrastructure which we are going to need everywhere, every time, to have the simple, what we can call it, to have a system going on, to keep the system going on. So that's why healthcare will be a part of your soft infrastructure. So all those infrastructure which helps us, है all those infrastructure which helps us to keep the economy running, that is known as your soft infrastructure. This is a part of soft infrastructure. So your right answer will be A option. That is your soft infrastructure, not a part of your hard infrastructure. So do remember the difference between both. Okay. Now the second question is talking about here, which among the following is not a green infrastructure? Not a green infrastructure. So green infrastructure is a kind of infrastructure which is helping us out, which is helping us out to have what? To have a proper understanding of the nature, or to understand the value of the nature. That's the green infrastructure. So the kind of infrastructure which gives you the idea that how the environment helps us, or what value it have in our lives. That's what the green infrastructure. It will cover your national park, your wildlife sanctuaries, your biodiversities, and apart from that your bird sanctuaries, wildlife sanctuaries, everything is a part of your green infrastructure. That's a natural infrastructure, but not the highway. Highway, national highway is not a green infrastructure, because national highway is not a type of infrastructure which let us know the value of environment. So right answer will be B. It's not a part of green infrastructure. Wildlife sanctuary, bird sanctuary, tiger reserve, national park, biodiversities, all these are the example of green infrastructure. So right answer will be here B. So national highways, they are the type of hard infrastructure. They are what? They are hard infrastructure. Next, globally today, India stands in renewable energy power capacity. So what's the rank of India in your renewable energy power capacity? So first of all, if I'm talking about, this is as per the book. This is as per book, because this kind of questions answer keep changing, because always you find certain reports are there going on, and now we have a certain reports every time. Different institutions are providing us a different reports. So it's a kind of question that is as per your book, what data the book have been given, accordingly we are discussing this question. Okay. So now if I talk about the rank of India, what is the rank of India, you let me know. I want to let you know, if we are talking about renewable energy, this is a part of your priority sector lending, and in the priority sector lending for the renewable energy, the target have been doubled. Now it is 30 crores. What it is? It is 30 crores that have been doubled by RBI. It means it used to be 15 crore, but now it is a 30 crores. You have to remember this as well. Apart from that, if the individual household wants to have a solar rooftop, they will be also eligible to take the loan under the PSL category, and that will be 10 lakh. Okay. Why we are giving them the loan? For the solar rooftop. So in a certain houses, I think you all have seen that on the roof of the houses there is a solar panels, so individual households also use the renewable energy for the electricity purpose of their. So that's why if individual household want to have the solar rooftop, they are allowed to take the loan under the PSL category. That will be 10 lakh. Now what is the rank of India? That's the 4th. In renewable energy power capacity, India ranks at the 4th. Okay, so right answer will be C. Next question. Next we have dash is the core and fundamental goal of the family welfare program in India. Is it better education, higher literacy, quality food, population management? If you remember, if you guys remember, we have discussed this particular thing in the second part of your subject class, in which we were discussing about the concept. So in the second class, I have told you a particular page had only one paragraph in a rectangle. So in which I have written, and I have also stated to all of you, this particular line covers one liner question, and that is this question, like what is the core and fundamental goal of family welfare program? So it is actually the population management. In 1952, India introduced national program for family welfare. That was also to control the population at that time. In the first 5-year plan we have introduced. So right answer is population management. Okay, next. Which of the following statement is incorrect about infrastructure? About the infrastructure, which statement is here incorrect? You have to find out the false answer. Infrastructure is an important contributor to economic development. All infrastructure facility directly impact the production of goods and services. Infrastructure is required to provide support services, or next is none of the above. So which of the following you think is not a correct statement? The first one is correct. It is very important for the economic development. The third one as well correct because it is required as support. Okay. But the second one is not correct. Always the infrastructure facility, they do not directly impact the production of goods and services in the country. Okay, so the incorrect statement will be your B statement of this particular question. So right answer will be B. Okay, next. Next we have, which of the following statement is not a function of a primary health care? So if we talk about healthcare services, we have three types of healthcare services, or I can say healthcare services have been divided into three parts: primary healthcare, secondary healthcare, tertiary healthcare. Primary healthcare is a healthcare in which you get the basic requirements of healthcare services. Maternal healthcare, child healthcare will be covered as well. Secondary healthcare services are those type of services which helps us to have a specialist knowledge about a particular thing. Let's say, for example, when you have to visit the specialist, that's a secondary sector or the secondary healthcare services. Like, for example, you have to visit the dermatologist, you have to visit the neurologist, you have to visit the gynec. So this is the specialized disease will be treated in the secondary healthcare services. The tertiary healthcare services deal with the life-threatening disease, the surgeries and all, the cancer treatment or life-threatening disease, as well as they also work for the R&D. The research and development is also a part of tertiary sector. So if you see here in the third option, it is saying that primary healthcare focuses on conducting research. No, this will be done by the tertiary healthcare services. So the right answer will be C. It is the incorrect statement about the primary healthcare. Okay, so right answer will be C. Next question. Next we have, in 1952, Dash became the first country in the world to implement a national program for family planning. So now I have told you, in 1951, the first 5-year plan was started in 1951, and in 1952 we have introduced the family planning program, and the purpose was same as right now we have, that is population control or population management. We wanted to control population at that time, still we want to have the same thing. So which country it is? It is simply India. It is what? It is India. So India became the first country to introduce the family planning programs in the country, in the world, that in the year first 5-year plan, 1952. Okay, so right answer will be your C. Next question we have here, which of the following statement is true about the social infrastructure? So the chapter name itself includes infrastructure, including social infrastructure. Now, which of the following is true about the social infrastructure? The electricity is an essential component of social infrastructure. The roads and highways are essential component of social infrastructure. The internet is essential. The housing is essential. So you have to answer, out of electricity, roads, highways, internet and housing, which particular type of infrastructure will be taken as a social infrastructure? A, B, C or D? And the right answer is basic, or we can say the essential component of having a social infrastructure in the country. That's housing, and that's why Awas Yojana is going on from a certain years to provide this basic infrastructure to the people. Now, next we have, from the following which is not a commercial source of energy, the commercial source of energy which you are using as a business energy, or we can say you are doing a business on that. So it is it a petroleum, coal, electricity or dried ground? Which of the following is correct? Not a commercial source of energy. A, B, C or D? And the right answer will be D option. This is not a commercial source of energy. Petroleum is, coal is, electricity is, but not the dried ground. Okay, so that's why the right answer will be D option. Clear? So all these we have discussed here about the infrastructure including social infrastructure. That was your unit number 5 or IE/IFS module A. Now apart from that, if I talk about, if I want to tell you the certain information, I want to have you this information that the IE/IFS sessions are going on YouTube in the morning at 7:30 a.m. and the PPB, Principles and Practices of Banking sessions, I will be starting from 7 a.m. from Monday. From Monday, you will find the sessions of PPB as well on the YouTube, in which the same thing we are going to discuss. First, we are going to discuss the topic. Then we will have a certain questions on particular topic, which we have discussed already. So this is what the YT timing is. Apart from that, if you want to enroll in a paid batches, the paid classes also started. The PPB we have started already from 20th of November. Okay. And if I talk about the IE and IFS, this I am going to start from 8th of December. So if you are thinking about preparing for these subjects or for the whole JAIIB preparation, if you want to enroll and if you want to have a dedicated platform where you do not have to go for R&D and waste your time on the R&D and simply just follow the strategy here, the classes and everything, then you have to download the 24/7 application. So do remember these two things. PPB timing is here right now 8 to 9 p.m. 8 to 9 p.m. we are having PPB classes in the paid class, and the IFS timing I will let you know on 8th of December only, or before that as well. So now if you want to enroll any of the paid classes, what you have to do, just download the 24/7 application, then go to the exam category JAIIB CIB, click on the JAIIB May 2024, click on the view all, and you will find all the batches here. You can see all the batches are available. If you want individual subject, comprehensive, all the 4 subjects, everything is available. The green color is for English medium. Okay. Apart from that, you as well as have a Mahapack. Now, what is the difference between Sankalp batches and the Mahapack? In the Sankalp batches, you will find out that you have here all the conceptual classes, all ebooks, all topic wise test, all full length test, 24/7 recording will be also available. This is all available in the Sankalp batch, whether you go with the comprehensive or individual subject batch. But now, if you are thinking about having a future, in the future, which the revision batch we are going to launch, or maybe power pack batch will be there, maybe case study batches will be there, MCQ batches will be there. If you want to enroll in all those batches, then every time you have to spend your money after enrolling in the Sankalp batch. But if you want, every batch will be available for you by just purchasing a one product. You do not have to waste your money every time when the new batch comes up. So you have to enroll in the Mahapack. It will be covering whatever the Sankalp batch have. Apart from that, in the future, whatever the batches will be launched, that will also be available here. Okay. So how to enroll? The process is same. Just click on the particular product. Do check the offerings of the product. Validity, decide validity which you want. Click on the buy now option, and then you have to enter a code here that will be Y496 and click on the apply. When you apply this, you will find here 78% discount will be available if you use the coins. So do use the code Y496. 78% discount will be available. Okay, and the validity will be of 6 months. That will help you out in your preparation for the May 2024 preparation. So Y496 is your code to get the 78% discount. Okay, and if you find any kind of problem at the time of enrollment, you can contact on this number and ask your query here. Okay, the same process is there if you want to enroll with the Sankalp batch. Like if you want to go with the Sankalp batch, same process you have to use. Here you will get the same 78% discount, but the code you have to use is Y496. That will give you the 78% discount while you purchase same from the 24/7 application. Okay, and the validity here will be 9 months. So this is all for today. And if you have any query, as I have told you, you can ask in the comment section. Whatever kind of query you have, you can ask your query in the comment section as well. So let's end the session here. And thank you all for joining the session. See you all in the next class. Tomorrow we will be meeting in the morning at 7:30 a.m. only. So thank you for joining the session. Last but not the least, if you are new to the Offices at a 24/7 channel, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification will be given to you. Apart from that, if you are looking for a bank promotion exam as well, if you belongs to the Punjab National Bank, so the batch I will be starting economics from today in the evening from 9 to 10 p.m. So 9 to 10 p.m. you will find the classes of economics for your clerical to scale 1 bank promotion exams. To check the demo, you can check the Officer Study 24/7 YouTube channel. Here the demo will be available. The first class free demo will be available. You can check that. Accordingly, you can enroll, and the same bank promotion batches will also be available on the application like I have showed you for the JAIIB. Okay. So this is all for joining. This is all for today. Thank you all for joining the session and take care.